What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today you're gonna hear my thoughts on Oud Tobacco by Montale Paris. Thank you so much, Nebu, for sending the sample out. I've been testing this sample out for about a week and a couple days now. I am almost out of juice. And I gotta say, this fragrance, it's nice, okay? It smells nice. I think it smells nice, all right? So, guys, this is a 2020 release by the House of Montale Paris. If any of you guys are not familiar with the House of Montale, they have a whole bunch of fragrances, and for the price, when you can find them on discounters, I honestly think it's a pretty good deal. Now, let's jump into Oud Tobacco. Now, when you think about Oud Tobacco, guys, what do you guys think? Now, I was thinking it's going to be an oud dominant tobacco fragrance, and I was completely wrong. Okay, so in the top, and we're gonna go ahead and spray it on my hand, just so we can get the opening notes, guys. All right, now in the top, you're gonna have sumac, citruses, and cumin. Now, the cumin and the sumac, I believe, in this fragrance are warming spices. Okay, and I've never smelled sumac before in my life, so I'm not going to guess this to say what that smells like. However, I believe it adds some sort of sweetness. The cumin adds like a warming spice, and the citrus, I feel like they kind of lied a little bit with the citrus. I feel like it's more of like a fruit, like a grape, like an artificial grape smell to it. It almost gives me a pixie stick or a Pez kind of grape vibe to this. Very artificial. However, it does go very well with the cumin and the sumac. I think it works out great, guys. I think it smells really good, honestly. And so as it transitions into the mid, now in the mid, you're gonna have agarwood, orange blossom, and incense. And the orange blossom makes itself really known in this fragrance, okay? Now, once you transition into the mid, you're gonna know because the orange blossom's gonna come in. And the orange blossom is like, hey guys, I'm here. My name is Orange Blossom. Nice to meet you. Now, if you guys know me, I'm not the biggest fan of orange blossom. However, I feel like it adds another layer of sweetness on top of this fragrance. And the orange blossom, I feel like it makes it a little creamy. It is just a tad bit floral. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that part, guys, but I feel like it's almost an essential part of this fragrance. Otherwise, it would just be so bland. It would just be so linear, and it would be really boring, all right, in my opinion, if there was no orange blossom in this fragrance, okay? And I don't really pick up a lot of incense. I really don't, guys. And with the oud note, the oud note comes off more medicinal, but it's like it shows up and then it disappears. And if anybody's familiar with Montale's ouds, which are very, they're very mass pleasing, I guess I could say. This oud is mass pleasing. It is easy. It's not skanky or anything like that. But like I said, I mean, it's there and then it's gone, guys. So as far as like oud tobacco, there is hardly any oud in this fragrance. Now, once we move down into the base, you're gonna have oud again, you're gonna have tonka bean, and you're gonna have tobacco, okay? And this is where this fragrance really shines, in my opinion, is in the dry down. So you're gonna have a lot of tonka bean, all right, which is gonna add another layer of sweetness, okay? So you already had the sweetness probably from the sumac, I'm assuming, and then the sweetness from the orange blossom, and now you have sweetness from that tonka bean, right? And there is another oud note down below, but like I said, guys, I mean, the oud is there and it's gone. You can barely detect it. I can barely detect it, and I love the note of oud, okay? And the tobacco starts to come in, right? Now, I only really get the tobacco in the dry down, like in the far dry down. I mean, we're talking maybe about an hour and a half into this fragrance. That's when I can really pick up the tobacco. And the tobacco is not like your normal tobacco. It's not a dry tobacco. It's not an earthy tobacco. It's not a smoky tobacco. It's not dirty. It is very, very, very sweet. Okay, it's almost like a, I want to say it's like a Fronto leaf. If anybody's familiar with a Fronto leaf, and maybe I'll put a photo up here, pretty much a Fronto leaf is something you buy at the convenience store to roll with, right? To roll whatever, some medicinal, some za with, and you got to cut it and wet it and, you know, shape it in a form to where you can roll with it. And that is the smell that I get with this fragrance. Okay, now those wraps are normally really sweet, like a Swisher Sweet or something like that, and so that's kind of what that is what I imagined when I got to the dry down of this fragrance, guys, with that nice smooth tobacco and the smooth and sweet tobacco. This is something that is very mass pleasing. I will say that I got a lot of compliments with this. When I wore it the first time, my sister immediately said something about it. I went to go visit my family. I walked in the house and my sister could instantly pick it up. She said, "What do you have on? That smells really good. I'm gonna have to get that for my husband." I went to work and, you know, I walked into the dressing room. People could smell it. They're like, "Dude, what you got on, man? That smells really good." Or they'll, you know, somebody will come in, they'll come inside and they could already smell it. So it's a compliment getter. I mean, it's easy to wear, you know. And as far as like the projection and longevity, guys, this is I would say it's a moderate projector. You're not going to fill a room unless you do hella sprays. Now with this small little decant that I got, I was doing roughly 3 to 4 sprays every time I wore this, unlike my usual 5 sprays that I normally do. And even with 3 to 4 sprays, guys, I mean moderate. So I want to say about an arm's length of projection, and then it slowly cuts back about after an hour, and that's where it kind of stays. As far as longevity goes, consistent 9 to 10 hours, and that's pretty good with Montales, guys. And is this masculine or feminine? I feel like this is really masculine when in the opening. As soon as it gets to the dry down, I feel like it's unisex, guys. And I feel like any age group could wear this. You could wear this anywhere. You could wear it dressed up, dressed down, does not matter. I feel like this is so mass pleasing that it's almost a little bit, I don't want to say it's boring, and I also don't want to say it's basic, but I feel like they made this to do a specific job, which is it smells good, it lasts a long time, it is unisex in my honest opinion, and it's not hard. It's not this is not complicated. This is not a complicated fragrance. It's just very, very straightforward. You can smell almost every single note in this fragrance, and it does its job, just like Sauvage. It's a little basic, it gets compliments, but you can wear it pretty much anywhere, anytime, anywhere, and it lasts a pretty long time, guys. And, you know, if I didn't have so many fragrances, and maybe if I was starting out buying fragrances and trying to find out exactly what I like, then I would probably pick myself up a bottle of this because it does smell good. I feel like I really enjoy this fragrance. Every time I wear it, I get a compliment, and even to myself, it smells really good. But I feel like there are other tobacco-based fragrances that they just do the job better than this. They're just a little bit more interesting, and but like I said, if you don't care about being interesting or it being super unique to where it just changes all the time, and you just want something that smells good and does the job, and you get compliments, and you want to last you know, 9-10 hours, a whole workday, and then some, this ain't a bad choice. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that review. If you did, leave a like and comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you own this bottle, you know, let me know what you think. If you like it, dislike it, whatever. And thank you so much, Nebu, for, like I said, for providing the samples. I'll be talking to you later. And guys, thank you so much for watching the channel. I'm your host, Dr.Goo. Thank you so much for watching Loc'd Scents, and I'll catch you in another video, guys. All right? Remember, you can do anything that you put your mind to. All right? I'll catch you later, guys. Stay safe. Bye.